Welcome to another production of ParkTV 16 Sports on Location. Tonight we are bringing you playoff high school football in 5 quadruple A quarterfinal football. That is with St. Paul Academy, Minnehaha Academy, and Blake. The Wolfpack coming in to take on the Red Knights. The number 3 seed versus the number 6 seed. And the Wolfpack 0-8. The Red Knights, though, not a lot better at 2-6, but they're at home in this first round of the playoffs. There are 6 teams in the bracket. The top 2 seeds have the bye. That would be Academy of Holy Angels, the number 1 seed. They'll be awaiting the semifinal or the quarterfinal victory of De La Salle Roosevelt. And tonight, the winner will play Minneapolis South, the number 2 seed, on Saturday. But we're underway here on ParkTV 16 Sports. Glad you're with us. My name is Robert Christensen, and the Red Knights, following the kickoff, will start off in their own zone, and the handoff by quarterback number 2, Yogaraha, is stopped after a short game, actually a loss of 2. Number 2, Nirvan Yogaraha, the captain and senior quarterback, leader of this team. There you can see his stats on the year, 20 TD passes. But after that first running play, 2nd and 12 from the 33, first quarter here, playoff football, and the handoff, flags all around. Play continues on. We'll see what that was. Running out of bounds to the near side was number 4, Jabari Strader, the 190-pound, 6'1", and flags right before, and it's going to be a false start on the Red Knights, and that will set them back another 5 yards, and will bring up a 2nd and 17. So after a delay, the game was supposed to start approximately 45 minutes ago. We've had thunderstorms and rain all afternoon long here in the metro area, and then just as the game was about to start at 7 o'clock, we saw lightning in the sky, and the automatic rule for safety purposes, of course, 30-minute delay, and then at about 7:15, another lightning strike. But we're underway here in the first quarter. Now, 2nd and 16, they'll call it. Pass back, screen pass, and down he goes. And in high school football, when you hit the ground, you don't have to be touched. It's an automatic down, and now it'll bring up a 3rd and another loss on that play, I believe. They're going to call it 3rd and 16, so no gain on the completion. There is quarterback Nirvan Yogaraha, the senior captain, at 3rd and 16. First series of the game, SMB looking to get a good defensive stop here, and there's the screen pass. He's got blockers in front of him on the left side, breaks it off, and gets to about the 39-yard line. And a game of close to 10, but it's going to be way short of the first down. It's going to bring up a 4th down, and on Benilde's first possession, SMB comes up big defensively, and they will get the ball to start after that 3 and out by the Red Knights. 10:23 remaining first period. Quickly now, Red Knights back to punt. Back to receive, that is number 3 for SMB, Overguard O'Connor, 5'10", 160-pound senior. And the boot away. No rain suddenly here as this game's about to hit. And a fair catch is called, and the ball bounces back towards the Red Knights, and it's finally downed by number 25 for the Red Knights. That was Ryan Brewer, and it'll be 9:57 remaining. Oh, it is raining out there. I was just told by my producer, you know, from my cozy confines of the press box here, it's hard to determine, but now that I stick my head out, yeah, it's a steady drizzle, 55 degrees, no wind out there to speak of, which actually makes it quite comfortable for the players as long as the field is in good condition, and it appears it is. It's a brand new field, only 2 years old, so I'm sure they have the irrigation. All right, now SMB with their first series. They haven't won all year. You gotta believe they want to get a win tonight to salvage their season. I certainly would if I was an SMB player. Now, the first play is a quarterback draw by number 9, Woods Merrick, and he gets stopped for little or no gain, a 1-yard gain they're going to call it, and that'll make it 2nd and 9 from the 43-yard line. These two teams met about a month ago, and Benilde got the best of SMB 27-14. And we'll see if the Wolfpack can improve on that tonight. That doesn't seem like an uncompetitive score, although it seems differential, but that's just a 2-score game. So we'll see if SMB can make it competitive tonight and move on in the playoffs. All right, shotgun for Woods Merrick. Handoff, and that is met behind the line of scrimmage, and the Benilde defense there to meet the running back for another loss on that play. It's gonna bring up a 3rd and 10. Clock continues to run under 9 minutes first quarter. Credited with the tackle, that was number 1, Slater Crandall, the 5'10", 165-pound senior. Now SMB, they've run 2 running plays to start their series. Now they're at 3rd and 10. 2 wideouts to the right, split back off to the left side. Shotgun formation for Woods, single set back to his left, slot back to his left in the backfield, back to pass. Woods looks, hesitates, runs to the near side. He's gonna try to get it on his own, and he gets met by 2 Red Knights and dropped immediately. In on the tackle for the Red Knights, number 15, Chase Brixius, the 6'3", 226-pound junior. Forces a 3 and out. There is Woods Merrick on the replay. Wisely tries to get away from the defenders, tries to run it, and he is corralled. And only after a gain of 1, that brings up a 4th and 8 clock stop with 7:57 to go. I didn't see if there was a flag, but there is a conversation. And it looks like the Wolfpack is in punting formation. Red Knights back to receive. After rain all afternoon, it's actually turned into a perfect night for football, if you ask me. No wind, no rain, or a little bit of a drizzle, I guess. No, the drizzle's coming down. I can't understand why I don't perceive it. There's the punt. It's going to bounce, and it's going to be great punt for SMB as they down it around the 12 or 13-yard line with 7:40 to go. And the Red Knights will take over for their second possession. On their first, they were 3 and out. And they will be deep in their own territory in this quarterfinal matchup. And there you can see the rain coming down in our camera. And look at the Hardy fans across the way for the Wolfpack and also for the Red Knights. Enduring a delay, but they're still here. Many went back to their cars to stay warm and out of the rain, but they're back out here supporting their mutual teams. Gotta love that school enthusiasm. And there you get the atmosphere. Beautiful fall colors. You can even see them in the darkness of the night and the lights. And now, quickly now, Red Knights, shotgun formation, handoff to the left side. They had trips right, but a handoff off left tackle for a short gain. Actually, that ball was 1 yard gain. It'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Ball down on the 7. I originally thought it was at the 12, but they marked it back. So now 2nd and 9 from the Red Knights' own 7. Trips right, wide out to the left. Single setback to the left behind the quarterback, Nirvan. Calling signals as we approach 7 minutes to go. First quarter, no score. Deep from his own end zone, and the flank pass out to the near flat is incomplete. That stops the clock with 7:02 to go. And here our end zone camera. Look at that beautiful view. And that ball just eluded number 81, intended for Jaden Daisy, the senior, unable to connect. And that brings up a 3rd and 9, deep in Benilde territory. A chance here for the Wolfpack. You wonder if they're going to be bringing the blitz here on 3rd and 9. Quick pass in the slot, complete over the 10-yard line, and advances it to the 13 or 14. It's going to be 5 or 6 yards short of the first down, and that's going to be another punting situation for the Red Knights. That'll bring in number 9, Deandra Mayaka. The 6', 165-pound junior will punt for the 2nd time tonight here in the first quarter. Clock continues to wind as we approach 6.5 minutes to go. No score here on a drizzly 55-degree night, no wind, and now in punt formation are the Red Knights. Should be excellent field position for the Wolfpack here. and they'll be playing for the return. The punt gets off, coming towards the near side. It's going to be well short, bounces at about the 32, and it will come to roll at about the 37-yard line, 38-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Wolfpack. They are in excellent field possession for their second possession of this playoff game, and a chance for them to take advantage of this field position. We'll see what they do as they quickly break from the sideline. Play already called, and they'll come out with a formation. 2 wideouts to the left side, 1 wideout to the right. Shotgun formation, Woods Merrick, single slot back to the right. Calling signals. And the handoff inside, a little bit of daylight. And it looks like it's going to be about a 5-yard gain along that right hash mark as we approach 6 minutes to go, period number 1. And a good gain by the Wolfpack on their 1st down. They'll call just a gain of 3. It looked like more from what I saw. And they'll mark it down at the 34-yard line on that right hash mark. And now calling the play in the huddle, coming out. Merrick Woods now shotgun, 2 wideouts to the near side. 1 to the far, single slot back this time to the left of Merrick Woods, or Woods Merrick, I should say. And that handoff this time they try the left side, and that is number 0, Dylan Landon, the 6', 250-pound senior. Gains a couple more yards. We'll see what they call it. Another gain of 3 that'll bring up 3rd and 4. Neither team with a 1st down yet in the 1st half. Both teams, especially SMB, keeping the ball on the ground. Now they have 2 wideouts to the right side, 1 to the near side and the left. Shotgun formation, single back right. The handoff up the middle once again. And that's going to be a 1st down as SMB continues to run the ball. And on 3 consecutive running plays, they are controlling that line of scrimmage. And the handoff again to number 0, Dylan Landon, the big 215-pound, 6-foot senior. Clearly, he is their leader in the backfield, and they're going to rely on him most of the night, and the Red Knights need to stop that run. Okay, 1st and 10 after the first down by either team from the 25. Under 4.5 to go, 1st quarter. Handoff inside once again, this time to number 33 for the Wolfpack. That was Stephen Gustafson. And he'll get a short game of 1. It'll call it 2nd and 9 from the 24 as we look at the replay there as we approach 4 minutes to go here. 1st quarter, no score in this quarterfinal matchup in the Section 5 Quadruple A. Wolfpack looking for their 1st win here, and they're in excellent position, in scoring position at the 24. 2nd and 9, shotgun formation. 2 wideouts to the near side, another handoff up the middle, and that is going to be downed at about the 22. Again, another run by Stefan Gustafson. We'll make it 3rd and 6. Wolfpack now in field goal range, and you can see the umbrellas are out here in the home crowd of the Red Knights. Lots of rain all afternoon. It's supposed to continue to rain throughout this contest, but right now, it's not so bad. Now we got 2 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the top. In motion, number 2, Romelio Love, and the handoff in the middle is stopped by number 15 for the Red Knights. Chase Brixius in on another tackle, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The handoff was to Landon Dillon. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 5. And are the Wolfpack going to kick it right in front? I don't know. They need to have a good kicker. You don't always have those in high school sports. Or are they going to go for it on 4th and 5? Why not? 4th and 5 from the 20-yard line. Merrick Woods, shotgun formation. The handoff, no. The quick pass out to the right flank, cutting in, and the 1st down was to number 0, Landon Dillon, and a nice pass play converts the 4th down and a 1st down for the SMB Wolfpack with 2:15 to go. And here's that replay from our end zone camera. Beautifully played by Merrick Woods, right to Dillon. Withstands a couple of tackles and merges to the first down. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 10 for the Wolfpack. Looking to go up on top here first as we are approaching the end of quarter number 1. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. Glad you're with us. 1st and 10 for the Wolfpack. Looking for their first win. The handoff to Dillon along the left side as he corrals his way, and he scores from 10 yards out off left tackle. And the Wolfpack offensive line dominates the Red Knights on that left side, and they score first. That touchdown comes with 1:38 to go, and it was just a simple handoff off tackle to Dillon. And good blocking up front, especially by number 50 for the Wolfpack, Sam Hardy, the 6'1", 200-pound senior, leading the way for Dillon to get that score. And now the extra point, and no kicker here, so they're going to go for 2 here. All right, now Merrick Woods, shotgun formation, single setback behind him is number 33, Stefan Gustafsson, and the handoff to Gustafsson. And he runs into some turbulence, and he's going to be brought down, and the conversion is no good. So after almost 1 quarter complete, the Wolfpack get up top of the Red Knights, up 6-0. And that series started with great field position as the Red Knights were unable to move the ball out from under the shadow of their own goalposts. They punted from their own end zone. The Wolfpack got possession at about the 35-yard line of the Red Knights, somewhere around there. 2 first downs later and a touchdown, all on running, except for a really key pass play as we look at the replay on the conversion attempt. And there the Red Knights were waiting for number 33, Stefan Gustafsson. All right, now Wolfpack in kickoff formation. Back to receive for the Red Knights, that's number 14, Xavier Lumpkin, the 6'2", 190-pound senior. And it looks like the drizzle is still coming down, but it's lightening up, and now the kickoff, and picked up by Lumpkin as he fumbles it a little bit, and rather than try to pick it up on a rainy, slippery night, wisely pounces on it to retain possession for the Red Knights, and they will start their 3rd possession of the evening from about their 15, 16-yard line. 1:34 remaining in quarter number 1, and that right there is number 5, isolated on our camera. That's Max Kloss, the 6'1", 170-pound junior wide receiver. Now, no huddle, quick handoff up the middle, and a big gain for the Red Knights. That's number 8, taking the handoff, Sean Washington, the 5'8", 187-pound sophomore. Gets the Red Knights' first down of the evening. And this is their 3rd possession. They're down 6-0. You got to think they got to show some sort of response to the Wolfpack scoring. Now with 2 wideouts to either side, and the keeper by quarterback Nirvan. Yoga Raja with that run, and that'll be stopped at about the 35 exactly. It'll bring up a 2nd and 6 from the 35. No, they'll call it 2nd and 5. Now, Yoga Raja, shotgun formation, handoff in the middle. And this time, the Wolfpack were waiting for that one. Little to no gain as the handoff to Sean Washington is stopped right there. Good defensive line play. Now here comes Jaga Raja as we approach the end of quarter number 1. 34 seconds to go. 3rd and 2. Red Knights looking for their 2nd first down and fighting for it with the spin move. Number 8, Sean Washington, his 3rd consecutive carry, gets the Red Knights their 2nd first down, and now they're going without a huddle. 25 seconds and counting in the quarter number 1. Yaga Raja, shotgun formation, looks right, in the pocket, has to dodge in, and he's going to go down, and the sack is going to be credited to number 44 for the Wolfpack. That is Peyton Rogers, the 6'1", 220-pound senior. Brings down Nagaraja. He comes off to the sideline with an equipment issue in his hand there. And are we going to have a timeout? No, that's the end of quarter number 1. in this. Well, during running plays, the clock does move. Both teams are running a lot, but that's the end of quarter number 1. Our score, 6-0. Stay tuned for quarter number 2. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie. Nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
All right, we're back. ParkTV 16 Sports. This is a delayed game, and they are not wasting any time between the quarters and the timeouts. So underway here, if you're just joining us, our score 6-0 SMB Wolfpack, Red Knights. And after that first play to commence the quarter number 2, there was a whistle, and it's going to be 2nd and 15 for the Red Knights. They're going from the south to the north now. No wind to speak of out here. 55 degrees, slight drizzle now. Now back to pass, Yaga Raja. Screen pass, complete to number 8, Sean Washington. He brings it across the 45, almost to the 50-yard line. Brought down at the 49. Going to be short of the first down. And that'll bring up a third, but a great gain there. And Yaga Raja played that screen pass perfectly, came back, sold it well, but the linebackers were waiting for it, and that prevented the first down. Now 3rd and 5 from about midfield, left hash mark. Yaga Raja in the shotgun formation. Trips to the right, wide out to the near side, single set back to the left. That is Washington. He moves to the right side, calling signals. And the fake handoff, and in the slot, complete to number 12, Luke Guggenberger, the 6'4", 190-pound junior in the slot, gets the reception for a first down, and the Red Knights are in Wolfpack territory as that ball gets advanced to the 42-yard line. Look at that replay. I love our end zone camera view. Brilliant look there, and now quickly the Red Knights going no huddle. Double wideouts left and right. Single set back to the left behind Yaga Raja, and he keeps it on the fake handoff. A little room on the left side, breaks a tackle, and he slides down at the 34. Short of the first down, but a good gain on first down. Will make it 2nd and about 2. It will be. Ball at the 34. Red Knights moving quickly. Look at the replay and the nice broken tackle by Yaga Raja, and smartly slides down. Now from the left hash mark, trips right, single wide out to the near side. Set back to the right, Washington. This time he gives it to Washington, and the ball's loose, fumble. And Washington coughed it up, and I think that's gonna be a turnover. The Wolfpack have it at their own 26-yard line, and that turnover comes, 27 we'll call it. Here's the replay. The handoff this time, they used that deception so well, and it looked like Washington ran into a player right at the initial contact as he was trying to tuck that ball away, and it got away from him, and that could be contributing to the weather conditions out there. It's very wet out there. It's been raining all afternoon, and now the Wolfpack, with another break, will take over with 10:18 to go, quarter number 2 in this quarterfinal playoff game. Remember, the Wolfpack have not won all year long. For that reason alone, you've got to think their motivation might be a little bit higher. Now, the flip pass crossing was to number 2. That was Romelio Love, and he finds room, and he has room along the left side. He could go all the way, and he does. Look at the afterburner speed. In motion to Romelio Love, the 5'9", 185-pound senior. Showed some unbelievable speed as he got to the sideline first, and when he turned the corner, it was all over. Right here was where he beat him. Just missed that tackle, and the excellent block by SMB set number 2 free. And the Wolfpack go up 12-0. That score comes with 10:04 to go, and now they will go for the extra point, and they will go for 2 again, I'm almost certain, since that's what they did after their first score. Wow, what unbelievable blocking and great speed by Love and the SMB Wolfpack as they go up 12-0. As they try to convert the 2-point conversion to go up 14-0 here on the road in the quarterfinal playoff. Now, Merrick Woods goes to the left side. Who are they going to hand it off to? And it's going to go to number 0 as they do a Landon Dillon. What do they call that kind of play? And he gets met in the middle, and that's going to be unsuccessful. So the Red Knights stuffed that second conversion. And look at the quarterback was off to the left side. They hiked it to the to the tailback, Dillon. Yeah, the Wildcat formation, that's what it's called. And it didn't work out so well for the Wolfpack, but they've got to be pretty pleased with where they're sitting here with a 12-0 lead early in the second quarter. And the Red Knights have got to be looking at what they got to do here to get back in this at home. They came in with a 2-6 record. One of their wins earlier this year was against the Wolfpack, and the other win was their opening game against Columbia Heights. They won 47-0. We were there for that one. And now we're back, and it's really turned out to be quite a lovely evening here. The rain is almost negligible. The field is able to handle the wetness, it feels. Nobody's really slipping out there. The ball may be slippery, and that may have cost the Red Knights that fumble. So after the turnover, the Wolfpack turned that into points. They're up 12-0, 10:04, now the kickoff. And they squibbed that down. That's Lumpkin, picks it up cleanly this time as he finds a daylight in the seam along that hash mark. And he gets held up there. They still haven't blown the whistle yet, and he finally goes down at around the 47, 48-yard line. So good run back for the Red Knights. They will start their 4th possession of the evening with 9:52 to go. There is Lumpkin, and watch this great end zone angle as he cuts left, cuts further left, and then able to maintain his balance. And it took the whole franchise of the Wolfpack to bring him down, didn't it? Okay, now 1st and 10 for the Red Knights. They've got to get going to get back in this one from their own 43. 1st and 10. Under 10 to go. Quick pass in the slot, complete to number 12. That is Luke Guggenberger for a short gain. Maybe 2 yards. Flag down, however, as we'll sort that out. Clock stopped with 9:43 to go. Referees talking it over. I didn't personally see what it could be about, but it looks like it might be going against the Wolfpack. No, it's going to go against the Red Knights. As we look at the replay, complete to Guggenberger, and he gets gang tackled immediately. And they're going to mark it back 5 yards. And they're going to move it over to the right hash mark. So the call is an illegal receiver downfield, 5 yards. 1st and 15 from the Red Knight 38. 9:43 to go here, second quarter. 5 quadruple A quarterfinal matchup. Winner moves on to the semifinals against the number 2 seed Minneapolis South on their territory on Saturday. Yogaraha finds his receiver open in the middle. Great crossing route and complete to Guggenberger. And the Red Knights now starting to get their passing game going, but that brings up a 2nd and 5. After that 10-yard gain. And from the shotgun, Yagaraha. And it's intercepted by number 8 for the Wolfpack. That is Trent Page. And he gets brought down, and another turnover stops the drive of the Red Knights. And now the Wolfpack are again in business in Benilde territory at the 34-yard line. And what a great play by number 8, Trent Page, the 6'3", 245-pound senior. He smelled out that screen pass. He remembers the play before, and he backed off the line and picked him off. right there. Oh, we went back, not that replay. All right, here come the Wolfpack. 2 consecutive scores, 2 turnovers, and now they are in prime position to capitalize once again from the Red Knight 33. Here's that replay, and what a great interception. That interception is suitable for framing for number 8, Trent Page. And now SMB with a lot of momentum right now, driving that ball inside the 25 to the 24-yard line, and they are riding this wave of enthusiasm as they should. Red Knights now on their heels looking to dig in, and they need to stop big time to stay in this quarterfinal, at least in the first half. 2nd and 2 coming up from the 25, 8:30 to go, second quarter. Merrick Wood, shotgun formation. 2 wideouts to the top, 1 to the near side, handoff to number 33. That is Stefan Gustafsson, and he breaks a tackle along the left side, and he is out of bounds and brought down at around the 6-yard line. And look at the replay right here. And there was all kinds of room on that left side. And Wolfpack have the Red Knights on their heels right now, and they can feel it. And now we have a timeout. No, we do not. You wonder if you're the Red Knights, a timeout here might be warranted just to stop the rhythm of the Wolfpack for no other reason. But we play on. Clock continues to wind down. 7:45, 12-0. Wolfpack knocking on the door once again from the 9-yard line. 1st and goal from the 9. Merrick Wood, shotgun formation. Single slot back to the left. And now a timeout on the field taken by the Wolfpack, and I wonder why they did that. They must have been confused. So they stopped their own momentum, and I think that's a break for the Red Knights. It gives them the chance to catch their breath as they've turned the ball over twice, and now they can kind of center themselves and try to put in a defensive stand here as we look at the rain coming down. So if there was a drought here in the metro area the last 30 days, we've had tons of rain, which I think is good. But I have to believe the drought has got to be over, at least in the metro area of Minnesota. So now the Wolfpack, 1st and goal in Benilde territory, of course, up 12-0. And there is the atmosphere here. You can see the rain accumulating on the stands. Very slippery, I'm sure, out there. I know, I walked those stands up. You got to watch your step coming up and down those stairs. So far, I haven't seen any accidents. Okay, timeout over. 7:28 to go, second quarter. 1st and goal from the 9. Merrick Wood, shotgun formation. Actually, the handoff to Stefan Gustafsson, and he comes around the near side, and he gets it out. He coughed it up, and it's out of bounds. I think he was stopped at the half-yard line. A big hit by the Red Knights prevented that touchdown, which I believe was bestowed by Chase Brixius. Watch Brixius make this touchdown-saving hit right at the goal line as he comes over and just knocks him out and the ball loose. But it's going to be 2nd and goal. They're going to call it from the 1-yard line, maybe the 2. All right, Merrick Woods along with Gustafsson. No, it's Gustafsson. He can't take it. And it's a fumble, and he turns it over. Oh, my goodness. And that wasn't their quarterback. The last 2 plays, they've had their running back playing quarterback, and this time he couldn't handle the snap, and it's going to cost the Wolfpack deep in Benilde territory. And you talk about a momentum shift. I don't know where their quarterback is. They didn't have a quarterback in there. And they're relying on their running back to play quarterback, and this time it cost them. And we'll see if the Red Knights can respond just in kind and use the momentum of that turnover. And now quickly from the shotgun, Yagaraha off to the right side, complete. No, he put his knee down, and that's going to be an automatic down. Great drama here at McQuinn Athletic Complex. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports as we look at that replay, and you put his knee down, and that's an automatic down in high school and collegiate sports. All right, now that'll bring up 2nd and 12. A loss of 2 on that play. Now Yagaraha will do the same play to the near side, and this time it's complete to number 5. That is Max Kloss, the 6'1", 170-pound junior. And he brought that ball out to the 12-yard line. That'll bring up up to the 10, I should say. That'll bring up a 3rd and 7. Look at the clock, 6.5 to go and coming down. Yagaraha, shotgun, quickly moves back in the pocket, gets flushed out to the right side, gets rid of it, and incomplete, intended for number 6. That was Jaden Garibaldi, incomplete. That stops the clock with 6:14, brings up a 4th down. So after the Red Knights forced that turnover, you got to hand it to the Wolfpack. They stopped them 3 and out. They're going to get great field position and a chance to still capitalize on that last turnover that they got. So great job by the Wolfpack responding to that turnover and stopping the Red Knights. Okay, in punting formation under the shadows of his own goalposts are the Red Knights. Takes it cleanly, gets the kickoff. Good kick, and out to about the 50, fumbling it, and he's tackled, and he picks it up, and what a great athletic play by number 3 for the Wolfpack. That's Connor Overgaard. What great concentration. He let it go to begin with, but for him to have the poise to stay with that ball and still recover it speaks well of him right there. He took the hit, and he still kept his focus on the ball. Love that play by number 3 for the Wolfpack, Connor Overgaard. And now the Wolfpack, not as good as field position as they got on that turnover, but they're still in Red Knight territory, looking to add to their lead. 6:05 to go as they come from the sideline. And now there's Merrick Woods. They've got their quarterback out there. I don't know if they're going to go with running backs playing quarterback too many more times tonight. We'll see. All right, Merrick Love. He's going to go left on the far flag pattern, and it's deflected. Incomplete. Great defense. On the coverage was number 14, Xavier Lumpkin, the 6'2", 190-pound senior, as the Wolfpack wasted no time, and they tried to strike deep on the left sideline. The ball was there, but it was great defense by the Red Knights. Great athletic play by both teams. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10 from the 47-yard line. Okay, Wolfpack now. Merrick Woods in shotgun formation. 2 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the top. Single setback to the left. Man in motion, quick handoff, and there's a flag, and I think we're going to have a false start on the Wolfpack. That'll set them back 5 yards. That's the call. 5:58 remaining. Clock stopped. All right, there's the crowd. The rain is here. You can see it coming down, but the wind is gone. There is no wind. I don't know if you can show the flags, Paul, but they are not moving at all. And that's what makes it nice here. 55 degrees, not bad weather. All right, now, 2nd and 15 from the 48 Wolfpack. Merrick Woods, handoff to number 0. Again, that's Landon Dillon. As he finds a little room on the left side, he'll get a gain of about 3, maybe 5. That'll bring up a 3rd down now with 5:48 to go, as he was forced out of bounds on the far sideline by number 15, again on the tackle, Chase Brixius. Seemingly everywhere, Brixius. Okay, now 5:48, 3rd and 9, ball on the 46. Red Knights needing a stop here as we approach halftime with under 6 to go in the 2nd quarter. Center snap to Merrick Woods. His pass is complete along the sideline, and no, they said he was out of bounds. Wow, it looked like he had a chance to get his foot in. Let's go to the replay and see what we can see. All right, here comes Merrick Woods to the near right side rollout. Just as he get hit, I thought he made a nice pass to the near side, and let's see, is it going to be blocked? I don't know if he got that left foot in or not. Our angle from that camera didn't show the definitiveness. Let's see if the end zone camera can reveal. There's the completion. Look for the left foot. Nope, that's out. The right one was in, but the left one touched first. So good call by the referee. Just he mistimed the feet. Otherwise, one was in. It just wasn't the right timing. That'll bring up a 4th and 9 and punting formation for the Wolfpack with 5:42 to go here, second quarter. And that center snap is stiffed, and a line drive punt gets all the way into the end zone. They're unable to down it, so that'll bring the ball out to the 20-yard line. And that stops the clock with 5:33 to go here. Our score in this quarterfinal matchup. Now the wind is, I was just saying a minute ago there was no wind, and look at that. Now there is some wind. I know, well, I don't intend to lie, but, so that tells you the wind in the weather is always changing. But nevertheless, it's not a strong wind, and the flags below it are not blowing. I'll give you that. All right, now quickly, Red Knights in shotgun formation. 4 wideouts, 2 to the right, 2 to the near side and the left. No shotgun, no setbacks, and that pass was thrown to an area, and it looked like no one was there. It may have been intended for number 81, Jaden Daisy, but it falls incomplete. That stops the clock after just 3 seconds. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10 from the 20. So the Red Knights looking for some offensive traction here in the second quarter. Now, shotgun to the near side on the flat, complete. Breaks a tackle on the near side, and that's going to be a first down as that ball was completed to number 6, Jaden Garibaldi, the 5'10", 158-pound sophomore. And a nice play by the Red Knights. Garibaldi able to just break that tackle. Had he got through that tag there, he might have broken it. All right, now quickly moving inside handoff by Yagaraha, and he gives it to Sean Washington, number 8. He's been their workhorse in the backfield. Another strong game by the Red Knights as they're looking to get their first score here before the half. Down 12-0 at home. 2nd and 3 from the 46. Left hash mark. 4 wideouts, 2 on either side. Yagaraha in the shotgun formation. Single set back to his right. Calling signals. And the fake handoff off to the right flank. Complete. And tackled immediately for no gain, maybe even a loss, as that ball was completed to number 17, Vinny Verrett, the 6'2", 175-pound junior. And they've been doing a lot of these flat plays. Excuse me, that was the number 12, Luke Guggenberger. And the Wolfpack right there to stop that. That'll bring up a 3rd and 4, under 4.5 to go, clock running down. Yagaraha, fake handoff. Pass complete across the middle to number 12 once again. That is Guggenberger, and he finds a lot of room and a first down deep into Wolfpack territory. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Red Knights on the 33-yard line of the Wolfpack, and they are now starting to mount a scoring march here as we look at Guggenberger get brought down on the near side. Now quickly, Sean Washington up the middle. Breaks a tackle, and he is brought down at the 22-yard line. Now the Red Knights are finding some momentum and confidence on offense, and we got a player down right there in your camera lens view. And that brings a whistle and a stoppage on the clock with 3:50 to go, and they're looking right away at his left leg. It could be a cramp. The trainer there seemed to know exactly what it was. And I don't have a number for the player, but as they tend to him, I'll set the stage here. There's now 3, number 8 is down for the Wolfpack. That is Trent Page, 6'3", 245-pound senior. As you can see, some of the fans, even though it's raining, you can see that in your screen. No one seems that uncomfortable, and I attribute that to the lack of wind. If there was 10-mile, 15-mile-an-hour winds, it would be a completely different experience. But the rain doesn't seem to be bothering people too much, and we're glad you're with us on ParkTV 16 Sports. And if you're watching in the warm confines of wherever you are, you're probably a little bit smarter than most of the rest of us, but I have to tell you, I'm glad I'm here. There's really a great atmosphere. They've got hot dogs on the grill here at the McQuinn Athletic Complex. Benilde always does a great job hosting these events, And we're certainly glad to be here, ParkTV 16 Sports. Okay, now, following the injury timeout, the Red Knights looking for their first score with 3:50 to go. Yagaraha, shotgun formation, 4 wideouts, 2 on either side. Washington takes the handoff on the near side, finds some more room as he bounces his way down to near the 10 or 11-yard line. And another first down for the Red Knights as they are now, and we have another Wolfpack player down. As we look at Washington, slip by that tackle and brought down at the 10, and a Wolfpack player is down right there. Their second injury in a row, and let's see, is that number 22? I believe it is. Yeah, I think so, it is. That's Finn Werner, the 6'2", 205-pound junior running back linebacker. And there's a timeout on the field. So a critical juncture of the game, especially if you're a Red Knight fan. They're down 12-0. They haven't scored. They're lucky they're not down 18-0. And there is the scene. There was a lot more fans here earlier, even at 7 o'clock. Then we saw lightning just as we were about to start. In fact, they were out to do the kickoff, and then there was a shot of lightning, and the rules say, as they should, that everyone leaves the field, or at least the players do, for 30 minutes. And then halfway through that, we saw another lightning bolt, and that delayed us another 15 minutes. But so far, since we did start, we haven't seen any lightning, and now getting up is number 22 for the Wolfpack. A key defensive player is Finn Werner. All right, now as he exits the field, the Red Knights wasting no time. He's still 10 yards from getting off the sideline, and the Red Knights are ready to go here with 3:41 to go. 4 wideouts, 2 to the near side, 2 to the other side. Single setback to the right is Washington. The handoff to Washington. This time he'll try the right side, and the Wolfpack are not going to have anything to do with that. Short gain for Washington as he gets brought down at the 9-yard line. Short gain, 1, maybe 2. They're going to call it 3, actually. So 2nd and 7 from the 7. 3:20 to go. Shotgun formation, trips to the near side, single wideout to the right, setback to the left. Washington again takes up the middle, and he bounces in for the touchdown as the Red Knights finally score here late in the second quarter. And they've got 6, and that brings the fans to their feet in the rain. And let's see what they do with the extra point. Looks like they're going to attempt to kick it, as I see number 44. As we look at the replay, and Sean Washington having a great night at running back for the Red Knights, and now in for the extra point, number 44. I don't have a name for number 44, unfortunately. But number 44 kicks it through. And it's 12-7 now, 5-point differential. We've got ourselves a ball game in this quarterfinal, 5 quadruple A playoff match. Red Knights finally get on the board with 3:08 to go. They're going to kick it off here. And I'll remind you that you're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. Glad you're with us. I'm Robert Christensen, and we are going to see what happens here with the Red Knights now huddling up on the near sideline. Wolfpack took advantage of a couple turnovers. They were inside the 10, about to go up 3 touchdowns, and they turned it over, and then the Red Knights brought it all the way down on a long drive to get their first touchdown and their 7 points. And now they line up to kick off. And now the flags show no wind. No wind out there at all to speak of, as the Red Knights will kick off. And again, that's number 44. I don't have a name for him, unfortunately. And he kicks it to the far right side. And it's fielded by the Wolfpack, and a nice little run back on the far side. Brings it across the 32-yard line. And they will be 1st and 10 from their own 32 with 3:04 to go. And excuse me, that was number 49, the kicker. I thought it was 44, so I should fairly identify him for the Red Knights, who got the extra point. Number 49, that's Will Gadke. All right, now. Yep, I got it. Will Gadke, the kicker. That's my eyesight inability. I got to get to the eye doctor. It's been a couple years, and I think it's affecting me a little. So my apologies if I get the number wrong. And there, the first play on 1st and 10 from their own 32. The run up the middle is stopped by the Red Knights. Gustafson with the carry, no gain. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10. And you do sense momentum shift here towards the Red Knights. And there's a timeout on the field, the second one of the first half. I didn't see which team called it. Did you hear which team called that one? Nope, we don't know. So it's 12-7. And they're going to talk it over. And the rain does continue to come down here at McQuinn Athletic Complex. And as I mentioned earlier, the brackets in this 5 quadruple A football tournament has Academy of Holy Angels. They're the number 1 seed. They had a bye. They're going to play the winner of De La Salle Minneapolis Roosevelt. That played at 5 o'clock today. And I'm not sure if that game, what the result of that was, but nevertheless, we're here with 2:50 to go here, second quarter. Wolfpack looking to answer the Red Knights' first score late here in quarter number 2. The handoff is brought for a short gain along that left hash mark. And it'll bring up a 3rd and long for the Wolfpack. And if you're a Red Knight fan, you're looking for a quick stop and another score to try to tie this game up or even possibly take the lead. And now another timeout on the field. That's 2 consecutive timeouts. This time the Red Knights, and I can understand why they are doing that. With 3rd and 8 to go, they want to get a stop. And they'll have plenty of time to try to get a late second quarter score before halftime. And there is another image. And you can see all the leaves are still up on the trees around this beautiful, picturesque football field and a kind of a marshy area. On one side you have marsh and beautiful nature, and on the other side you've got Highway 100. So quite a dichotomy here. All right, now following the quick timeout, Wolfpack 3rd and 8. Big play here late in quarter number 2. The fans can feel it as they're cheering loudly for the home team. Now, there's a flag, and I'm not sure what happened to that snap, and we're gonna have a false start against the Wolfpack. That'll set them back another 5 yards and make it 3rd and 13. So the Wolfpack starting to stumble here a little bit. And you wonder if the rain isn't starting to have an impact out there. It has been steady. 2:42 remaining. Clock stop. Wolfpack 3rd and 13. And if you're a Wolfpack fan, the one thing I would be concerned about, don't turn the ball over. Don't try to be a hero. If you can't get the 3rd and 13, don't give the Red Knights great field position here with 2:45 to go. If it's wide open, make it happen. Okay, 3 wideouts, 2 to the top, 1 to the near side. In motion, back to pass, Merrick Woods. He's got room if he can beat the, nope, he's gonna be brought down. Those linebackers stayed at home for the Red Knights smartly, and that'll bring up a 4th down with 2:37 to go. Those 2 linebackers stayed home. Boy, Merrick Woods escaped, and if he had a little more room, but right there, the linebackers for the Red Knights were not fooled. They kept their ground and were able to swarm him down, and that'll bring up a 4th and 8, and now a 3rd consecutive timeout. So you can tell by the timeouts that both teams have taken how critical this part of the game is with 2:37 to go. Red Knights down by 5. Momentum, such a big part of all sports events, and especially here, the momentum was all for the Wolfpack as they were first and goal with a 2-score lead, turned it over, and now the Red Knights, and the momentum has been with them ever since. And now at 4th and 8, the Wolfpack in punt formation, back to receive for the Red Knights, number 6, Jaden Garibaldi. And the Red Knights, they smell blood right now. You can feel it. Wolfpack need to get a good punt off here. Try to come out of here with the lead, and that ball is fumbled in the backfield. He gets it off, and it's going to be a weak punt to the near side, and it comes to a rest at the 41-yard line. That is a net gain of 7 yards. No, yeah, 7 yards. And so now the Red Knights, much like the Wolfpack, are in the catbird seat with 2:26 to go. Great field position. And another miscue by the Wolfpack have set the Red Knights up without a huddle. 4 wideouts, 2 on either side. Washington, the single setback to Yagahara's left, and he hands it off to Washington, and this time he gets corralled for a short gain, maybe 1, as he got it to possibly the 39-yard line. That'll bring up a 2nd and 9 from the 39. And Yagaraha, the quarterback, number 2, gets the play call from the sideline. 4 wideouts, 2 on either side. Washington, the single setback to the left of Yagaraha, calling signals. 2 minutes to go, clock winding down. Looks left, throws left, complete to number 5, Max Kloss, and he brings it to the near side. It's going to be short of a first down, however, as it's down at the 34. Well, we'll call it the 35. 3rd down from the 35. With 1:42 to go, clock continues to wind down. Yagaraha, 4 wideouts either side. This time Washington, the setback to the right, the handoff to Washington. Gets met at the line of scrimmage, and he's brought down after a short gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down with 1:27 to go. Clock continuing to wind down, and it looks like the Red Knights are going to go for it. 4th and 5. 4th and 3 from the 33. Snap. Yagaraha is going to try it on the right side, gets pushed to the near side, and he finds an angle and gets the first down as he runs out of bounds at about the 26-yard line, and a great run single-handedly by number 2, Nirvan Yagaraha, the senior captain, on his own. Almost had containment there, but SMB let the containment get too far outside, and the speed of Yagaraha beat them to the first down marker. 1st and 10 for the Red Knights from the 27-yard line. 1:08 to go, clock stop. Handoff to Washington off right tackle. He's brought down immediately. And clock now under a minute to go. 2nd and 9 from the 26. Red Knights, no huddle once again, although Yagaraha comes over to the sideline, gets the call. 4 wideouts again, 2 on either side. Washington, the setback, back to pass. Yagaraha looks right, throws right, complete. Is he in bounds? No, he's out of bounds. That'll bring up a 3rd down from the 26. 38 seconds remaining. Here's the replay. Yagaraha looked left, but then he looked right, let it go. Complete and hard to tell, but it looked like he was out of bounds. Let's see, look at the replay. Yeah, that left looks out of bounds from our 4. Yeah, good call. Didn't see anything to overturn it. Now, 4 wideouts, 2 on either side. 3rd and 9 from the 26. You got to think the Red Knights are in 2-down territory. Back to pass, Yagaraha right down the center in the slot. And knocked away, almost intercepted, but the ball falls incomplete. That stops the clock with 32 seconds to go. Here's Yagaraha, just enough time, lets it fly, leaping, almost making a spectacular catch, Luke Guggenberger. But it's going to be 4th and 9 from the 26. Red Knights trips to the near side, single wide out to the right. Washington, single setback to the right. Yagaraha calling signal, shotgun, gets forced out, dumps it off to Washington on the near side, and he's going to be short of the first down. And did he stay in bounds? The clock never even stopped. I believe, on that play. But it's going to be a turnover on downs. Here's Yagaraha, couldn't see anything downfield, dumped it off to Washington as he got along the right sideline and forced out of bounds by number 6. And now the Wolfpack, with 26 seconds left, take over possession on downs from their own 26, 1st and 10. And the question is, are they going to try to drive it down in 26 seconds? Are they going to take a knee? or play conservative. My guess is that's what I would do. You're leading on the road. You don't want to do anything, and that's exactly what it looks like they're going to do, is kneel the ball down, and they do. And unless either team calls timeout, that should do it for the first half here from the McQuinn Athletic Complex. Our score in this 5 quadruple A quarterfinal, the Red Knights down at home, 12-7. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. Come on back for half number 2.
First, they said cigarettes were safe. We know how that turned out. Now, they say they didn't market e-cigarettes to teens? Fact, more than 1 in 4 high school students are vaping, and 80% say their first e-cigarette was flavored. Vaping is harmful to developing brains. The reason we think vaping is safe? Marketing. Same lies, different day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.
Welcome to another production of ParkTV 16 Sports. Actually, we started a couple hours ago, at least at 7 o'clock, and then we had lightning delays, 2 of them, and now we're about to begin half number 2 on ParkTV 16 Sports. We're bringing you 5 quadruple A quarterfinal football, and SMB has a lead. The number 6 seed, the lowest in the section, has a 12-7 lead on the Red Knights on the road. SMB 0-8, looking for their first win of the year, upset on the road against the number 3 seed. And we're glad you're with us as we're about to kick off half number 2. My name is Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us. 12 minutes on the board. It's 9 o'clock. It's rainy, drizzly, no wind, 55 degrees. And from the north end, kicking off to start the second half will be number 49, Will Gadke, the 6-foot, 143-pound junior, to start it off for the Red Knights. Winner moves on, loser ends their season. SMB lets that go into the end zone. That'll be a touchback to start quarter number 3, so no time runs off the clock. And the Red Knights were down 12-0. They were looking to go down 18-0 in the second quarter, forced a turnover, drove the ball down to get their first score. They converted the extra point, and that's how we got to 12-7. And now the Wolfpack will get the ball to start the third quarter. After playing a brilliant first quarter and a half, then things started to fall apart just a little. Let's see if they can get the ship righted here in the third quarter. And now in at shotgun formation, that is Merrick Woods, and now a late substitute coming in to occupy the left tackle position. And now calling signals, Woods fakes the handoff. No, he divs it in the middle, and the Red Knights are right there to meet that running attempt for no gain, gang tackling, and that'll be no gain, maybe a loss of 1. They'll call it no gain. 2nd and 10 from the 20. Just underway, 12 minutes on the board. And that, again, is a 2nd and 10 coming up for Merrick Woods, the quarterback, and the Wolfpack. They're going from the south end. No wind to speak of here, but drizzly throughout. All right, now Merrick Woods, shotgun formation, trips to the right, single wide out to the near side, single slot back. Looks right, throws right, complete along the sideline and out of bounds, but not before a first down was obtained, as that ball was complete to number 13, Talon Stinson. Nice job by Merrick Woods. Wide open on the far sideline. That was number 11, Sham Patel, the 6'1", 155-pound sophomore. Good start for the Wolfpack here to start the third quarter. First down from their own 30. Shotgun formation. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the near side. Shotgun, single wide, set back to the near side. Handoff, that's to number 0, the setback, Landon Dillon, and he finds some room along the left side, and that's going to be a first down along left tackle as he's brought down at the 48-yard line. No flag on the play that I can see, as Landon Dillon's helmet came off at the end of that play right there, and he will leave. There's number 0, the stellar running back, 6', 250-pound senior will sit out this one play. Now, 1st and 10 from the 44. Wolfpack, 2 first downs in 2 consecutive plays. So that halftime served him well. Now the quick handoff to the motion running back, number 2. That is Romeo Love, the 5'9", 185-pounder, as he tries to go wide right, and the Red Knights, with excellent pursuit and containment on that far sideline, stop the Wolfpack for a loss of 1. Let's call it 2. It'll bring 2nd and 12 from the 42. So those lateral running plays not working so well against the Red Knights' fast pursuing defense. Clock continues to wind down. No, it stopped with 10:44 to go as he was out of bounds. 2nd and 12 again from the 42. All right, shotgun formation for Merrick Woods. 3 wideouts, 2 to the right, 1 to the near side, and the handoff up the middle. Stopped again by the Red Knights. Gang tackling. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 12. No gain on the play. Maybe another loss of 1. And it is going to be a loss of 1. It's going to bring up 3rd and 13. Under 10.5 minutes to go. Clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Just underway on ParkTV 16 Sports. SMB Wolfpack come in with an 0-8 record. They lost to the Red Knights 27-14 back on September 30th, but they find themselves up by 5 in the 3rd. Looking for the 3rd consecutive first down at 3rd and 13. Here comes the blitz by the Red Knights. Picked up, quick dump-off pass, complete, and tackled for a short gain, well short of the first down, as he's brought down at the 46, and that's going to force a punting situation. And the Red Knights stop the Wolfpack here in the 3rd quarter on their first possession, and a nice open field tackle there by number 20. That was Eddie Wolf, the 6'1", 180-pound senior. And the Wolfpack in punting formation, back to receive the punt. Jaden Garibaldi, the 5'10 sophomore. And in punting formation is the Wolfpack. So after a good start, they were able to get some field position with 2 first downs, but then their drive stalled. Now a 2nd attempt and another miscue, and the punt is not going to happen. Down goes the punter. And the last time they punted to number 19, he fumbled that snap as well late in the 2nd quarter. So the 2nd time in a row it goes awry. Paulie Nathanson unable to handle that. Then he runs to the near side and unable to find any room in on the tackle. Number 25 for the Red Knights, Ryan Brewer. Now the Red Knights at home, 1st and 10 on the Wolfpack 33. Looking to take advantage. The handoff to Sean Washington off right tackle. First down as he stumbles all the way down to the 22-yard line for a first down for the Red Knights on their first possession of the 2nd half. 9 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. There's the inside handoff off right tackle. And you talk about momentum. It is on the Red Knights side. Now another handoff to Washington as he finds some room up the middle and is brought down at about the 16-yard line. And that'll be a gain of about 5. Bring up a 2nd and 4. 6-yard, they'll call it, from the 17. Red Knights, no huddle. 4 wideouts either side. The handoff to Washington, and this time the Wolfpack were ready as the Red Knights kept trying the same thing as they should. Keep doing what works until they stop it, and this time in on the tackle. Right there was number 55 for the Wolfpack, Levi Reed, 6'4", 240-pound sophomore. Big kids out there on both teams, aren't there? All right, now shotgun. 3rd and 4 from the 17. Pass to the far side, and unable to handle it was number 5, the intended receiver, Max Kloss. And now a 4th and 4. And I think the Red Knights are going to go for it. They're down 5 in this rain conditions. Right hash mark, tough kick. All right, now shotgun formation. 4 wideouts, 2 on either side. Washington, the setback to the right of Yogaraha. Looks left, goes to the flag, and the alley-oop pass just eludes the intended receiver again, Jaden Garibaldi. There he is, number 6. Couldn't quite come up with it. Let's see how close they were from the end zone camera view. Just outside the stretched arms of number 6, Garibaldi. Great camera action from our end zone camera. And that's going to be a turnover on downs as the Wolfpack survive that turnover without giving up any points. And now they'll start deep in their own territory with 7:58 to go, quarter number 3. They've got a 5-point lead in this playoff game. Winner moves on to Saturday to play South. Now, Merrick Woods, handoff to Gustafson, and he is brought down quickly by number 20 for the Red Knights. That is Eddie Wolf, the 6'1", 180-pound senior. Stuffs Gustafson. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 from the 17. Clock continues to wind down. 7:36 to go. Wolfpack break the huddle. They haven't won all year long. Got a 5-point lead here midway through the 3rd in the playoff against the number 3 seed Red Knights. Wolfpack. Oh, and that ball is loose, and they're going to call it incomplete. Wow, that could be a controversial call. Was that a fumble or an incomplete pass? Was his arm in motion? Here is Merrick Woods. He goes right. Quick penetration. And a great tackle. Penetration by Chase Brixius, the linebacker, 6'3", 226. Cat-like quick. You can see him come right up the middle. Breakthrough. Woods goes right. That play could have been called either way. A break for the Wolfpack brings up a 3rd and 10. Clock stop with 7:15 to go. Crowd at home into it here. They're sensing a big stop. 3 wideouts, 2 to the right, in motion. And the quick handoff to Gustafson, and he is stopped again, this time by number 20 again, Eddie Wolf. And he'll snuff out that, and that'll bring up a 4th and 10. No gain, no, it was a loss of 1, back to the 16. Clock continues to wind down, just under 7 minutes to go, quarter number 3. Wolfpack in punting formation, back to receive for the Red Knights, number 6, that's Jaden Garibaldi. And the Red Knights and Garibaldi promise, it looks like they're gonna get great field position. Midway through the 3rd quarter, they're down 5. And the last 2 punts have not worked out well for the Wolfpack. This time they improve, and a great punt and a great roll this time. All the way down to the 30-yard line. It comes to a rest, and they blow the whistle with 6:25 remaining. And a key punt for the Wolfpack gets them out of trouble. Huge punt by the Wolfpack there. Sets the Red Knights back to their own 30. They thought they would have better field position as we look at that replay tackle by Chase Brixius. Was it a fumble or an incomplete pass? Yeah, our producer Paul in my ear, he thinks it was a fumble. I think it was arguable. So now the Red Knights are 70 yards away from a touchdown. They're down 5. 6:25 to go. Yagaraha in shotgun. Fake handoff, pass to the far sideline, complete to number 6, Giabaldi. He runs it out of bounds for a gain of about 8.
Giabaldi gain of about 8 yards, makes it about 9 yards, makes it 2nd and 1 from the 35.
They'll call it 2nd and 1 from the 35-yard line. Clock stopped on the play going out of bounds. Actually, they bring it back. It was 2nd and 5. They must have stepped out before I could see. Now the slot pass and the run. Complete to number 12. That is Guggenberger. Breaks the tackle for the first down across midfield. Finally brought down on the near side at the 45-yard line. First down for the Red Knights. Here's Yagahara. Quick pass in the slot. Nice block there to kick out that end containment. And then he found the seam in between. Bounces off a couple would-be tacklers and is brought down to the 46. Now the ensuing running play to Sean Washington, taking advantage of the momentum. Another first down by the Red Knights. And they are on the move with 5:54 to go here in quarter number 3. Quickly moving now. Yagaraha in shotgun, trips to the left, single wide out to the near side. Washington, always his setback, this time to his right. Fake handoff to Washington, goes to the flag, wide open, and can't quite catch him with number 81, Jaden Daisy. Just led him by a tad. as the Red Knights looking to strike quick there on 1st and 1, or excuse me, 1st and 10 from their own 45 with 5:45 to go, and just eluding him there was that pass. All right, now, 2nd and 10. From the 34, and Yagaraha will take it himself along the right side. Flag from the backfield. That's going to be a holding call. It always is. And now another flag comes in late. Holding, the preliminary call, will set them back 10 yards. And another holding call, 2 holding calls. I think they can only assess 1. So 10 yards will back them up. And there's been really very few penalties tonight. Both teams playing a clean game, but this time after a long run, that's a big difference. It was a 10-yard gain. Now it's going to be a 10-yard penalty. That's a 20-yard difference and a break for the Wolfpack. As clearly the momentum is with the Red Knights. Let's see if you can see the hold right there. Washington from behind, grabbing number 22. Finn Werner. So now, after the penalty was assessed, the pass intended for number 12, Luke Guggenberger, excuse me, and broken up there by number 23 for the Wolfpack, Aiden Wilson. As we look at the end zone camera, looks like it still could have been completed, but it's incomplete. The clock stopped with 5:31 to go. 3rd and 16 now. From the 46. Play call comes in from the sideline. 4 wideouts, 2 on either side. Set back to the left of Yagara. Shotgun formation, calling signals from the right hash mark. Fake handoff out of the left flat, and that's going to be incomplete. Great penetration on defense by the Wolfpacks. Number 44, Peyton Rogers, wrecked that play for the Red Knights, and it brings up a 4th and 16. And it looks like they're going to punt it and try to pin the Wolfpack deep. So the Wolfpack come up big on defense, and they are clinging to their 5-point lead. They scored the first 2 touchdowns, failed on their 2-point extra attempt tries, and then they gave up a late score in the 2nd quarter. 12-7 is our score, and now we're over halfway through the 3rd quarter. Neither team has scored, and now the Red Knights in punting formation, and they get up a big punt. It's going to go deep. Can they stop it inside? Nope, it goes into the end zone and out the back for a touchback. And the Wolfpack will get it 1st and 10 on their own 20, and they are up 12-7 here, looking for their first win in the playoffs. Great drama here at McQuinn Athletic Complex. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. Glad you're with us. My name is Robert Christensen, and an interesting night weather-wise, although it looks like the rain is pretty much, well, it's lightening up. It was much heavier earlier as the game started. There was lightning, actually delayed us 45 minutes before we could start, but it's been okay since. No wind, temperatures in the mid-50s, so very comfortable overall. Now, Wolfpack in their own territory, looking to get some sort of traction on offense, and the pitch to Gustafson finds some room on the right side, and he stumbles, spins, and bullies his way for a 13-yard gain and a first down by number 33, Gustafson. And a great run there. Nice pitch. Look at the gap right there. That's what's so great about the end zone camera. You really get to see the holes that are opened up. A lot of people think the 50-yard line seats the best. I have to disagree for a lot of sports like hockey, football. You can see how the plays open up in a much more informative way. Okay, 1st and 10 from the 33 for the Wolfpack. Man in motion, calling signals. And Gustafson was playing the quarterback position, and he takes the handoff and runs it single-handedly along the left tackle as he gets brought down at the 38-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 5. That'll bring up 2nd and 5.
About 4:30 remaining in the quarter.
From the 38 and 4.5 minutes going, and that's Gustafson gang tackled by the Red Knights. We're going to call it 2nd and 5 from the 38. 4:25, clock winding down here in the 3rd. SMB up by 5. They've led throughout Now the handoff, or the center pass this time to the running back. So they are using their running backs in the Wildcat formation. This time it's Landon Dillon with the quarterback Wildcat position. This time he runs right. Last time Gustafson took the center snap, he ran left. Neither one resulted in much of a gain, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 4 from the 39-yard line with under 4 to go. And you can feel the tension here on this 3rd down play. Red Knights needing to get that ball back and get the lead. All right now, and the snap this time to Dillon. The running back, he hands it off to Gustafson, the running back, and now the ball is loose. And then the whistle, and is that going to be a turnover? I thought they might have whistled the running back dead here. And here's the replay. No quarterback out there for SMB. And I have to say that scheme has not worked very well for SMB at all. Not quite sure why they're doing it. All right, now they're in punting formation. Clock winding down here. They've got a 5-point lead. And that clock's going to start to take on added performance. Now the punt this time gets away, and it gets over the head of the receiving Garibaldi, but he does pick it up on the bounce and is able to salvage a few more yards. Great play by Garibaldi, number 6. After letting that ball get over his head, he got a favorable bounce and reacted well, and was able to salvage some yards and some field position for the Red Knights. Otherwise, that ball could have went way deeper. But they got the favorable bounce. You can still, the rain is continuing to come down here at McQuinn Athletic Complex. We're in St. Louis Park. We're bringing you Benilde-St. Margaret's football, playoff style, quarterfinals, and we're quickly moving here. Clock stopped with 2:42 to go, 3rd quarter. Red Knights, no score here in the 2nd half. Pass almost intercepted by number 6 for the Wolfpack, and he had touchdown all over that. Matthew Tar, the 5'9", 160-pound D-back, had 6 all over that ball, and he just couldn't quite come up with it. Maybe good defensive by Luke Guggenberger prevented that interception for 6. Near miss by the Red Knights. Now it's 2nd and 10. Clock stopped on the incomplete pass with 2:38 to go. Handoff in the middle, this time to Washington, and he gets brought down after a gain of about 3. So he brings it out to maybe 4, 28, 29-yard line. That'll bring up a 3rd and long. 3rd and 6, they'll call it. 2:20 to go. Red Knights, no huddles all night long. All plays called from the sideline. 4 wideouts, 2 on either side. Washington, the setback to the right. Yagaraha to the flat, complete to Guggenberger, and he tries to run it back up the middle, and there's nothing but Wolfpack there to bring him down, and that's going to force a punt with under 2 minutes to go. Clock winding down, and that clock is going to start to be very favorable for the Wolfpack if they continue to run down the Red Knights here on defense. Great gang tackling, and the Wolfpack are going to get great field position here as we are in the waning moments of quarter number 3. All right, punting formation for the Red Knights. Calling signals, punt away cleanly. Beautiful punt, and fair catch signaled and caught by number 3 for the Wolfpack, Connor Overgaard. But a nice punt by the Red Knights. Number 9, Deandra Micaiah. If I have his number right, beautiful punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolfpack from their own 36. They lead by 5. Clock stopped here in the 2nd quarter with 1:25 to go. Wolfpack now getting their play call from the sideline. They'll come out with no huddle. Red Knights ready to go on defense. I remind you, the Wolfpack with 0 wins on the year, with the lead here late in the 3rd quarter on the road against a Red Knight team that beat them about a month ago. And now quickly shooting the gap, but eludes the running back Gustafson, and he turns that into a gain. Now ball comes out at the end of that. They're going to call it a fumble, and is that going to be a turnover for the Red Knights? Let's see as they sort it out. Great run, and there is a flag in the backfield as well they'll have to sort out. Clock stopped with 1:15 remaining, and the Red Knights come away with it. But what about the flag in the backfield? It's probably holding, which would nullify. They'll decline that penalty, but let's see. Yes, holding, Wolfpack decline, turnover, Red Knights with the ball from the Wolfpack 49-yard line, and that might have been the break they needed. As the Wolfpack turn it over on their first set of downs. Gustafson was cruising there after breaking that initial tackle in the backfield. Then he ran into 2 Red Knights, and the tackle right there, and it comes out just before he hits the ground. And that was caused by number 14, Xavier Lumpkin. Big time tackle by Lumpkin, turns it over. Red Knights late here in the third, 1:15 to go. Handoff into Washington, and he finds room up the middle on the draw play. And he is brought down at the 22-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 26, 25 yards. And that tells you how these turnovers, and look at Washington running into your living room right there. And a game-saving tackle by number 25 for the Wolfpack. That was Grady Renault. And now another run as the momentum is favoring the Red Knights after that turnover. And they are trying to take advantage. Wolfpack on their heels now. First and goal from the 10. 47 seconds remaining, and now a whistle. Timeout by the Wolfpack, and a smart timeout by SMB. And the home crowd is on their feet cheering on the Red Knights. You can see a smattering of them on their feet in the rain, cheering on their Red Knights. They come in 2-6 on the year. Their last win was a month ago against this very same Wolfpack team, and they find themselves down 5 here with really a quarter to go, only 46 seconds remaining in quarter number 3. And now that'll give us a chance to look at the brackets. You can see at the top, Holy Angels getting a bye tonight. They are awaiting the winner of De La Salle, Minneapolis Roosevelt. That game was scheduled to be played at 5 o'clock in downtown Minneapolis on De La Salle Island. I'm not sure if they got that game in or not, or who won it. But that'll be the semifinal, the winner of that. And the winner of this game will take on Minneapolis South at South in South Minneapolis, of course, Southeast. Okay, now the Red Knights, but they still have their work cut out. First and 10 from the 10. 46 seconds to go, third quarter. Red Knights have been down all night long. Looking to take their first lead on this possession. Trips to the left, wide out to the near side. Hash mark to the right, Yarborough calling signals. Washington to his left, fake handoff, goes to the post pattern, complete to number 12, Luke Guggenberger. And the Red Knights go on top. 13-12 on that touchdown reception on the slant pattern to the post, completed by Yagaraha, right over, beautiful pass, leads them perfectly, and look at that beautiful reception by Guggenberger, suitable for framing, puts the Red Knights up by 1, and they're gonna go for 1 and not 2 here. Extra point attempt to be taken by Will Gadke. Center snap, placed down, ball through the uprights. And with 41 seconds left in the third quarter, the Red Knights take their first lead of the night, 14-12 on this beautiful slant play. Look at Guggenberger right there. Breaks through the D-back, wide open, perfectly placed pass, outstretched arms, caught. That's what they call a post pattern, because you're right at the post. Touchdown Red Knights, they're up 14-12 with 41 seconds remaining. And now the Wolfpack have to regroup. Find a way here with a quarter to go. They're only down 2. Red Knights now will break the sideline huddle following that touchdown after the turnover by Gustafson. Turnovers hurt in so many ways, especially emotionally. Another way to say momentum, actually, and there's been a lot of momentum shifts in this game based on turnovers, especially for both teams. The Wolfpack had first and goal with a 12-point lead, ready to go up by 3 touchdowns, turned it over. maintain that 5-point lead after giving up a touchdown late in the second quarter. Now the Red Knights have scored their second consecutive, and on the ensuing kickoff, it is received by the Wolfpack. They bring it out over the right side. Nice spin move and brought down on the far side. The Wolfpack will start from their own 27-yard line with 32 seconds remaining in the third quarter. You are watching ParkTV 16 Sports. Glad you're with us. I'm Robert Christensen, and now the SMB Wolfpack looking to find some offense here as they find themselves down for the first time in this quarterfinal playoff. Down 2. Not sure if they have a good kicker or not, but a field goal could make the difference. All right, now they'll start from their own 28. Shotgun formation. And the give to Gustafson, not the quarterback, the running back, playing in the Wildcat, and he'll run to the near side, and he'll get some yardage as he gets forced out of bounds. It'll be a short gain. Stops the clock at 25 seconds in the third quarter. They'll bring up a 2nd and 4, gain of 6. So good play from the Wildcat formation. But now the Wolfpack, they got to play mistake-free football to get through this one, to get their first victory of the year, you have to imagine. All right, now, let's see who's in there to receive the center snap. It's not their quarterback. Calling signals, and running back hands off to running back. And a short gain up the middle, as Gustafson took the handoff from Landon Dillon. That'll bring up 3rd and 2, and there's 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 3, and I don't think they're gonna get another playoff. So after 3 quarters complete, our score from McQuinn Athletic Complex, the Red Knights up 14-12. Come on back for quarter number 4.
Sometimes there's no do-over. Some things you can't rewind. That's when an extra safety step could mean the difference between a close call and a call to 911. Simple steps save lives. Learn more at poolsafely.gov.
Back with ParkTV 16 Sports. We're watching fourth quarter, 5 quadruple A quarterfinal football. The Red Knights have just taken the lead late in quarter number 3 after being down the entire match. And now the Wolfpack have the ball to begin the fourth quarter. 3rd and 2 from their 36. So a key play right away to start the fourth. They led 12-0, then 12-7, and now they find themselves down by 2. And did they force the Red Knights offsides? Let's see, or was it a false start? Offsides, Red Knights, and they gave them a first down, I believe, on 3rd and 2. First down for the Wolfpack. So a mental mistake by the Red Knights there. And there is our camera, earning his money tonight, bringing you these great images from up top. Okay, now back to play. 12 minutes still remaining. 1st and 10 from the 41. Wolfpack now. The center to the Wildcat to Gustafson, and that is just not working for the Wolfpack. For the last several plays, I don't know if their quarterback is hurt or they believe in the Wildcat offense more than having the quarterback, but it's just not working. The Red Knights are smelling it out. They can see it. They obviously know there's not going to be a pass here, so they're always going to be running. And I don't know, is their quarterback hurt or what? But again, we have a Wildcat formation. There are 2 running backs, Dillon and Gustafson, running the show in the backfield. And that's what you get. They are running backs, not quarterbacks. And another miscue, and that's going to be a loss. And I'm looking with my binoculars to see if their quarterback is hurt over there, or is this an intentional decision? But it's going to be 3rd and 13. And okay, now I see Merrick Woods come in with 3rd and 13 from the 38. Clock winding down. Okay, yeah, I wasn't here for the last broadcast, but I think, you know, I'm just one guy's opinion. What do I know? All right, now 3rd and 13, 38-yard line. Merrick Woods calling signals in the shotgun, looks left, pulls it down, tries to run, escapes a would-be tackler, and then he's brought down by number 15, Chase Brixius. Again on the tackle. It's going to be a 3 and out, and I do look at Merrick Woods, and looks like he's hobbled a little bit as he got up after that tackle, so maybe they're doing the Wildcat because he's a little banged up, but there's Brixius putting the hurt on Woods, forcing a punting situation. 10 minutes remaining. And another miscue. That's their 3rd, and down go the Wolfpack. Oh, that's the 3rd time they have bumbled their punting formation snap, and it's going to cost them dearly. And the Red Knights are in golden position here to extend their lead in the 4th quarter. Clock stop with 9:51 to go. And they come out with 4 wideouts, 2 to either side. Single setback to the left of the quarterback, Yarborough, and the handoff to Washington up the middle, and he finds some room. He stumbles down, brought down at the 20 for a gain of 5, and it'll bring up 2nd and 5. And the clock continues to wind down as we approach 9.5 minutes to go, quarter number 4. As you look at the Red Knight quarterback, number 2, Nirvan Yogaraha, showing so much poise and maturity out there for the Red Knights. And now an offsides on the Wolfpack. Is going to advance the ball another 5 yards for the Red Knights. So it'll be 2nd. Oh, that's going to be a 1st down, automatic on the penalty. And we'll move quickly here. 4 wideouts, 2 on either side. Setback to the right, handoff to Washington. The setback tries that left tackle, and he's going to be brought down after a short gain by number 25, Grady Renault, the 6'1", 195-pound senior. That'll bring up.
Tackle made by number 25, Grady Renault.
Let's see here, a 2nd and 8 from the 14-yard line. No, it's from the 14, 2nd and 8. Under 9 minutes to play. Rain coming down still. 4 wideouts, 2 to the near side, 2 to the right. Single setback is Washington to the left of Yarborough. Now he pulls up after looking to pass, tries to run, cuts back in the middle, over the 5, dives for the goal line. Touchdown, Red Knights. Nirvan Yogaraha dropped back to pass, looked, saw nothing, ducked, then did it all on his own, showing great athleticism, and gets the score, diving in over the goal line, putting the Red Knights up. Here it is, looked right. Oh, he's wide open, but maybe not. Then tucked it down, went left, cut back right, broke another tackle, bounced off the last tackler, and puts it down over the goal line before losing it, but the touchdown had been scored, and now the extra point attempt in to make that attempt is number 49, Will Gatke. Snap, place, kick is through, and our score now 21-12. So after being down 14-0, then 14-7, the Red Knights are now up by 9, 21-12 on 3 consecutive scoring drives, following some miscues by the Wolfpack. And the Wolfpack have played an excellent game except for their mistakes that have really cost them dearly, especially here in the second half. But they're still in this, down 9, 8:36 to go. They'll get the ball back from the north end. And there is still no wind to be had out there at all, but the rain continues to come down here. It's been drizzling all afternoon. Thunderstorms early afternoon, rain all afternoon, then thunderstorms struck again right at the time of game time, delayed us about an hour. And we've been break-free ever since. And the Red Knights now to kick it off with 8:36 to go, and the Wolfpack need to get it going to get back in this one. And back to handle kickoff duties, that's Will Gadke, the junior, and he boots it deep. And it's received, and another miscue by the Wolfpack. Number 13, Talon Stinson, lost it momentarily, and now it's forced out of bounds. And the Wolfpack having all kinds of difficulty handling the football if it isn't on punt formations or on plays like that. I don't know if it's the rain, lack of concentration, but unable to handle it there. He had blockers in front of him, but he's going to get forced out of bounds by number 16 for the Red Knights. That is Charles Sieber. All right, now, nevertheless, Wolfpack retained possession. Clock stopped with 8:29 to go. Shotgun formation, Merrick Woods. Handoff off the right tackle by Dillon. Landon Dillon for a short gain over the right tackle. Will bring up a second down. Ball will be placed at the 19-yard line. That'll bring up a 2nd and 6. Wolfpack need to get a drive. They got to go down and score a touchdown to get back in this. Right now, it's a 2-possession game with 8 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Shotgun formation. Merrick Woods, handoff up the middle, and the Red Knights are there. Gang tackling. No one was fooled. That'll bring up a 3rd now with no gain on that play, maybe even a loss. Bring up a 3rd and 6 for the Wolfpack as we look at that replay, and the Red Knights were right there. So 3rd and 6, deep in their own territory. Wolfpack, 3 wideouts, 2 to the left, 1 to the near side, single setback to the left of Woods. Calling signals, Red Knights fake the blitz, but pull back. Woods darts to his right, looking for a pass, can't find anybody, but brought out of bounds. Will bring up a 4th down, and it stops the clock with 7:12 to go here in the 4th. So the Wolfpack are going to go 3 and out as that tackle brings him down. That was by number 47 for the Red Knights, John Robbins, the 5'11", 175-pound senior.
It'll be 4th and 6 from the 21.
And 4th and 6 from the 21, and it looks like the Wolfpack are going to go for it with 7:12 to go, and you can hardly blame them. They're down 2 scores. They need to come up with a big play here. 3 wideouts, 2 to the left, 1 to the near side. Single setback to the left of Merrick Woods. Calling signals from his own 20. He needs 6 yards to keep the drive alive. Pass to the near side, bounce off the chest, and incomplete for the Wolfpack, and that'll turn the ball over deep in their own territory. So now the Red Knights up by 9, 1st and 10 on the Wolfpack 20. That pass was there. Questionable whether he would have been far enough for the 1st down. It looked like they would have been short anyway. And now the Red Knights in perfect position to close this game out with another score. And now they'll get possession on the 20 of the Wolfpack. 4 wideouts, centering from the left hash mark. Handoff to Washington, and I expect a lot of Washington here the whole way out. The clock is now on the side of the Red Knights. I can't say that was the case for most of the contest, especially the 3rd quarter. The Red Knights have trailed for 3/4 of this game until they took the lead late. And now they have broken away with a 9-point lead and with the ball in scoring territory. Okay, that is quarterback Nirvan Yogaraha. Number 2 along the near sideline at about the 26. There he is, gets the play call from the head coach, Sean McMenemy. Clock continues to wind down, and the Red Knights are going to milk this clock. I expect to see running plays for most of the way throughout here. And it is a running play to Washington, and the Wolfpack knew it. And they stop him for no gain, maybe even a loss of 1 or 2. That'll bring up a 3rd down. But more importantly for the Red Knights, the clock is now going to be below 6 minutes on their next snap. 3rd and 9 from the 19. This could be a pass play as they want to keep the drive alive, but maybe not. All right, Washington, the single setback. 4 wideouts, 2 on either side. Yagaraha looking for a change of play from the sideline. Still looking, clock winding down. Now he looks to his wrist. Players reset. Clearly they're looking. Washington moves to the left. Now back to pass. Yagaraha on 3rd and 9. Pulls it underneath. Tries to run on the right side. Looking for some room. Cuts back. He's met. Breaks a tackle. Drives it. And there's a fumble. And the Wolfpack say they have it. Looking for a signal. And it is a fumble at the end of that play. Turns it over to the Wolfpack with 5:28 to go. And they have some life. Although deep in their own territory. Let's look at the replay. Yagaraha looks left. Has to pull it down, still looking left, then he runs right, sizes up the defense, and he had that ball loosely. And number 23 for the Wolfpack made that tackle and forced that turnover. Aiden Wilson, the 5'10 sophomore, made a huge play. And Yahara was not taking care of that ball when he should have been. And he turns it over. Now the Wolfpack, can they take advantage of the momentum? They got 4 wideouts deep in their own territory with 5:28 to go. 3 on the right side. Merrick Woods, deep to pass. Can't find anything, pulls it down, runs to the left side and out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Gain of about, well, let's see, it was from the 10, they said, but I think the scoreboard is not exactly accurate. That was from the 13, so a 2-yard gain as we look at the end zone camera. And there was the replay, and he was holding it loosely, and it got ripped out. Yep. Actually, that was number 22 that ripped it out for the Wolfpack. He should get credit. That was Finn Werner, actually, that was able to rip that ball out and cause the turnover. Now 2nd and 8 for the Wolfpack from their own 15. Merrick Woods looking to pass, can't find anybody, and he's in trouble, and he gets brought down for a sack.
Woods tackled by
Number 11 gets the sack for the Red Knights. Carson Ray, the 6'1", 205-pound senior. So now the Wolfpack, with under 5 to go, are facing a 3rd and 14 from their own 9. They've really had difficulty finding any room to pass the ball, and now they've got 3rd and long, and this is a chance for the Red Knight defense to be licking their chops right here. Now Merrick Woods rolls right, looks right, can't throw it, decided, then he finally lets it go, and it's out of bounds, and there's going to be a flag as he may have crossed the line of scrimmage when he let that pass go. I believe that's going to be the call.
There's a flag on the play.
Let's see if they sort it out. That would be a loss of down, I believe. And that would bring up a 4th down, even if the penalty is enforced, if I'm correct on my understanding of that rule. Let's see what the referee signals here. Yeah. That's an illegal, yeah. That's pass beyond the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of down. 4th down.
Pass was made beyond the line of scrimmage.
There's Merrick Woods. You know, he's had trouble finding receivers open here in the second half, and there again, trouble holding on to that ball. I don't know if the moisture has been the issue. The Red Knights certainly haven't had trouble, but the Wolfpack have, and now it's 4th and 14, and they're going to go for it from their own 9-yard line with 4:35 to go. Clock stopped in the 4th. This is it for them. Can they convert? In the pocket, lets it go, and incomplete, almost intercepted by the Red Knights, and it's going to be a turnover on downs with 4.5 minutes to go. We look at the replay from our press box camera, and he tried to hit the receiver, overthrew him, but there were Red Knights all around to prevent that from being a 1st down. And now the Red Knights with the ball and the lead with 4.5 minutes to go. And I expect we're going to see a lot more running here. And there is Yagaraha, the senior captain, having a great second half here. The Red Knights only got 7 late in the second quarter, and only till the 4th did they start to break it open here. Now the inside handoff to number 8, Sean Washington, the 5'8 sophomore, 187-pound running back. And he has been fun to watch, only a sophomore. The future looks very bright for the Red Knights running game with Sean Washington. Very durable out there, and now a timeout on the field by the Wolfpack with 4:20 to go. Our score 21-12. And it feels like it's all academic at this point. Wolfpack calling the timeout. 2nd and 3 with the ball on the 3. And the Red Knights, I am quite certain, are probably going to try to run Sean Washington or Yagaraha with a keeper. Can't imagine they would want to throw the ball here this late with the lead. They're going to get 3 attempts to go in from 3 yards out here in the 4th quarter. And now the timeout about to come to an end. 4:20 remaining. Left hash mark now, Yagaraha calling signals. 4 wideouts, 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side to the right. Yagaraha under center for the first time tonight. I love seeing that. Now he'll back up to shotgun. Sean Washington to his right offensive line, adjusts, calling signals. Handoff to Washington. Who else? And he's met right away, and that'll be for no gain. And now we have another timeout by the Wolfpack. So they're not giving up. They're going to use all their complement of timeouts here. And I'm not sure how many they have left. I think that might have been that's their last one. So 4:12 remaining. And it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 3. And the Red Knights are huddled up just off their sideline at around the 15-yard line. There's the Wolfpack. And looking for some sort of miracle here as we look at these hardy fans braving the rain. Fortunately for them, at this time of year, the temperatures are very moderate, 55 degrees. If you look ahead to the weekend, it's going to drop to a high of 35. I see lows coming up on the weekend in the 20s. So the fans actually overall are very lucky it's not 35 degrees and cold and rainy. All right, now following the timeout with 4:12 to go. Shotgun formation, Yarborough takes it, fakes the handoff, and he's going to be dropped behind the line of scrimmage for a loss. And that's going to bring up a 4th down from the 7. And what are the Red Knights going to do here? They have a 9-point lead. Are they going to try to throw it to score? Are they going to run the ball and wind down the clock? And it looks like they're going to do a field goal with 3:42 remaining. Clock continuing to wind down. Yes, they are. And checking in, there's number 49, their kicker, Will Gadke. This will be about a 24-yard attempt. The ball will be placed at the 14-yard line. Kick, ball, and he hooks it in like Beckham, bended it like Beckham. It looked like a soccer kick that I would broadcast from this exact vantage point, but it was very effective, and Gadke puts the Red Knights up by 24-12, a 12-point lead with 3:17 to go. So a breath of fresh air and a sigh of relief for, look at that dog right there enjoying the night. Looks like a German Shepherd, keeping watch on the crowd here perhaps. Didn't look like it there, looked like a friendly dog, but 24-12 our score here. 3:17 remaining, Red Knights will come to kick it off. And I believe it's all academic here as the Red Knights have opened up a 24-12 lead. They were down 12-0, but they've scored 24 unanswered points here since the very tail end of the 2nd quarter. And now in to kick it off, Will Gadke will mark off his paces. And it's been a long affair. This game was supposed to start 3 hours ago at 7 o'clock. We're now at the 10 o'clock hour. But the fans are very enthusiastic for their Red Knights, and that is bounced. Now a handoff. trying to do a little trickery, and it's going to go nowhere for the Wolfpack as they are brought down at the 11-yard line. That ball was returned by number 3, Connor Overgaard.
The kickoff, it will be 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line for the Wolfpack.
And now the Wolfpack are going to need to find a way to come up with 12 points with 3:10 to go. And that means they need to score 2 touchdowns. I was trying to do the math that they got a touchdown and a 2-point conversion and a field goal. I don't think you need to do the new math. That would be 11, and they need 12 to tie it up. So their work is cut out for them, and now they are in shotgun formation under pressure. Running left is Woods, throwing, and he had a wide open receiver, but that would have been a very difficult pass. As he's rolling to his left, he would have had to throw across his body, but he had a wide open receiver as he gets forced out to the left. This is a tough rollout pass when you're a right-handed throw, and he just couldn't quite get it there. But had he led him, it could have been touchdown for the Wolfpack. That was an excellent called play by them. And just unable to execute, unfortunately, on that far sideline. Will bring up a 2nd and 10 from their own 11. Clock stop with 3:03 to go. And we have 3 wideouts, 1 to the near side, 2 to the far. Single setback is Dillon. Merrick Woods back to pass. Lets it fly. It's wide open. Could be intercepted, and it falls harmlessly incomplete. And I think I saw a flag from deep in the defensive backfield. Could be interference. And this is a slow ending here to this game. Lots of timeouts and now a penalty, this time against the Red Knights. And it's going to be pass interference and an automatic first down for the Wolfpack, if I'm not mistaken, as they are going to march it off 10 yards. You don't get the spot of the foul in high school passing interference plays, but it's going to be an automatic first down and 10 yards for the Wolfpack, so they still have life here from their own 25-yard line. 1st and 10, they're going to call it to 26. 3 wideouts, 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Back to pass, Woods looking, and he's going to get brought down for a sack. Number 54 for the Red Knights. Emilio Dungan, if I got his number right, I believe got the sack. Right there, no, number 50 in there corrals him with the sack. That is Judah Johnson-Nixon, 6'2", 235 junior. Clock now continuing to run. 2nd and 17 from the 20 for the Wolfpack. Merrick Woods, shotgun formation, back to pass, in the pocket, looks left, has to pull it down, he's gonna get brought down again. This time by number 11 for the Red Knights, Carson Ray. The 6'1", 205-pound senior gets his sack on the night. And the Wolfpack offensive line just breaking down here late in this one. And now we have under 2 minutes to go. Red Knights will move on to the semifinals to be played on Saturday at Minneapolis South. There's the pass, slot, caught in the middle. Great reception, took a hit. Dillon, the running back, and a great pass by Woods. Quick thinking, quick decision, and he took a hit from the Red Knights, number 47, but held on. John Robbins delivered the punishment, but it's still 4th down and about 4. Last play, Champ, and miscue. The ball kind of came out of the quarterback, Merrick Woods' hands in an awkward, I don't know if he lost, well, he did lose his grip. The question is why, and there it was again. Again, football handling issues really plagued the Wolfpack tonight. You wonder if they hadn't had all those turnovers based on miscues, especially from punting. They fumbled the ball several times that might have turned out differently for them, but as it turns out, they're going to go to 0-9 here for the season, as they are going to be on the losing end. And now victory formation for the Red Knights with 1:15 to go. Yaha Raha takes the knee, And that will do it here from McQuinn Athletic Complex. Clock now with a minute to go. They'll probably have to do one, maybe two more of their victory formations. And the Red Knights will garner their third victory of the season here in this playoff, the second against the Wolfpack, but it's going to get a lot tougher as they're going to take on Minneapolis South, the number 2 seed in the section on Saturday. See if we have a time for that game. ParkTV 16 Sports, unfortunately, will not be there to bring it. That's going to be actually, it's a 7 o'clock game on the 27th, actually. If I'm looking at the wrong. I'm looking at the girls volleyball. Yep, it's going to be a noon game on Saturday at Minneapolis South. And so that'll do it with the final victory formation kneel down for the Red Knights. They come back from a 12-point deficit in the second half to win 24-12. So for Paul Broden, our producer, and everyone connected with ParkTV 16 Sports, my name is Robert Christensen. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again.